All right, welcome back. Get ready to laugh and also do some serious soul searching at the same time. Joining me now with more on the comedy stage play A Matter of Life or Death are three of the cast members, comedian Trisha Rutledge, Kevin Hayes, and Helen Cox. Well, welcome, guys. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
And of course, you all have been active on the scene before and when it comes to plays in this community and live entertainment. But talk a little bit about this because, first of all, Trisha, we know with you, and it's a comedy, so it's going to make you laugh.
Yes, ma'am.
Some too, but at the same time, it's going to make you think because there's a serious subject matter as well. So whoever wants to take that away and kind of tell me a little bit about that.
So the play is my character, Peter Bowen, is on trial for being a Christian. And one of the things he's on trial for is for not sharing the gospel. So from that point, you have a prosecutor and then a defense attorney, and then you have a series of witnesses that come and testify on my behalf and against me. So it's a pretty good play. I mean, it makes you think. There are some funny parts. There are some serious and touching moments in the play, but for the most part, you'll leave laughing, crying a little bit, but in a good way, but also with something to think about.
And one of the things, too, is we talk about the questions that it asks when you say you're on trial, and I want to get to that for being a Christian, is that it says, as a Christian, a lot of times, we don't want to share the gospel. We want to keep it to ourselves. We just feel that whatever reason, maybe we don't feel comfortable sharing it with our friends or their coworkers or whatever. That's a problem. That's an issue that is very, very prevalent today in today's society. Why do you think that is that so many Christians want to keep that to themselves?
I don't think really that is always that they want to keep them to themselves. Some of us as Christians, we do Christian acts, but not realizing that if somebody hasn't really heard the word, they need to hear it to realize that it is a Christian act. So I think we just need to put more forth, you know, showing and telling at the same time to make a person realize, okay, that's what being a Christian is all about. That's what that glowing and happiness is all about.
I think also with the climate that we're in, sometimes the Christian faith isn't the most popular and gets a bad rap by some of the things that others do. And it's oftentimes when you hear about it, it's like, no, it's not like that. You know, if you listen to me or listen to somebody, you'll actually kind of see that it's not exactly what you think it is.
Yeah, and it's not what you do, it's how you do it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, sometimes you just come off wrong. You can't come off discipline to somebody about the word.
Yeah.
You share it with them. That's
Yeah.
what you have to do. You can't whoop them with it.
Right. And I think that's the point. And I've heard people say before, like, you know, sometimes the church is the unfriendliest place to go.
It is.
And you're
Sometimes.
like, really? It shouldn't be like
It's
that.
supposed to be a hospital. I'm supposed to feel like I get well when I come in here.
Right.
But now I'm sick when I leave. What is the problem?
Yeah. You're like, what's going on?
Right.
What's going on?
And you can't go into it expecting everybody to be perfect.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You go into church thinking that everybody's going to be perfect, but we all are
Have a story.
unperfect.
Yeah.
So
We wouldn't be there, right?
Right.
Exactly.
So, okay, so we learned about Kevin's character. Helen, before we run out of time, Trisha, tell us about y'all's characters. For this
My
play.
character is a young lady. I'm more the serious side. She's a young lady, like a lot of ladies in our society today, that left a very abusive marriage. But through the leaving and the getting tired, she lost her home, she lost her kids, she lost everything. So trials and tribulations is going to make her stay in, keep the faith, keep praising, and wait for that ram in the bush that is Mr. Bowen. He's my ram in the bush. So she's just a lady that went through some hard times.
Okay, Trisha.
And I am a unsubpoenaed witness.
Okay.
And I come into church and I'm one to think that I'm just spotless and I don't do anything wrong. And I do everything to be seen and be on every program and everybody, you know, just want everybody to know that what I do, and I don't do it for God, I do it for my glory.
Right.
So.
Yeah, and that's another important lesson
It
that
is.
people will probably take away when we're doing something. Who are we doing this for?
Yes,
You know, so that's a question that we have to ask. And in wrapping up in about 30 seconds, tell me what you all want people to walk away with and leave someone from this play.
I want people to realize that bad things do happen to good people, and you just have to keep the faith.
And that is so true. I think that all of us can say that kind of we've been through a
Yeah.
storm here or there
Right.
in our life,
Right.
you know, and it's how we deal with that storm,
Yeah.
how we deal with that adversity,
Right.
you know, and do we keep the faith? So that's very good. And of course, like I said, this is done by Charles Patterson, who's done some more
Yes,
before.
yes.
So we want to make sure we
Awesome.
say that, yes,
Yes.
and let people know. So come out. So let's put up the flyer right there, and there is the information. And you all are actually going to be doing how many nights is it on there? One, two,
Three.
three nights.
Three
Second, third, and fourth of
Right,
August.
3 nights there. So come out and support this great live comedy stage play and these talented actors and actresses in our community. Guys, it's always great seeing you all. Look forward to
Thank
seeing
you.
this play.
Thank
Thanks
you.
so much.
It's great to see you.
Yeah.